My name is Kase Solomón. I'm the president and CEO of Common Cause. And in case you don't know us, we are a grassroots movement of more than 1 million people throughout the country, sitting in every congressional district, fighting every single day to build the government that we deserve. Woo! And tonight, we gather here to honor the legacy of our hero, the great John Lewis. But we aren't here to remember history. We are here to make history by finishing the work that he started. Look around. Just as he stood in the face of authoritarianism in the South and throughout the country in his lifetime, so too do we. We live in a time of military occupation, corruption, conflict, the dismantling of civil rights, state-sponsored murder by ICE agents at the direction of the President of the United States, and unbridled capitalism. We are living through white supremacy's last stand. And when I say last stand, I mean last stand. No, they cannot silence my voice. And while it may feel at times like we are not winning, the far right knows that they are losing. And that is why they are desperate. That is why they're desperately weaponizing the little power that they have for a time being against us. And that is why we will finish the fight that John Lewis and so many others who came before us started. See, we're going to win the fight for DC statehood. And we are going to win the fight for voting rights. And we are going to force the withdrawal of ICE and the National Guard from our cities. We are going to put the guardrails back on government. We will end the corruption of this administration. And we will win the unfinished fight for civil rights for all of our people. Because this city and this country, it is ours. And we know when we stand united, we are unstoppable. So we're going to show up. We're going to organize. We will vote. We will vote. And we will fiercely protect the rights that freedom fighters like Congressman Lewis, Dr. King, Ella Baker, Fannie Lou Hamer, and so many others bled to secure. See, but when we say good trouble lives on, we know exactly what that means. See, they got into good trouble and they changed the world. And so too shall we. And as we leave here tonight, I invite each of you to consider one meaningful way you can carry Congressman Lewis' legacy forward. If you're worried about how those in power are trying to disrupt our right to the ballot, one of the most impactful things you can do is become a nonpartisan election protection volunteer. Election protection, and for those of you who don't know, yesterday, yes, it was on Tuesday in Arizona, ICE was at the polls. There was a militarized presence at the polls, and let me tell you, those communities did not look like me. So what are we going to do about it? Well, I encourage you all to become election protection volunteers to help voters navigate the voting process, to be a safety for those who, even if they just need to sit in your car while they wait to cast their ballot, because we know that there are people who are trying to intimidate them, we will be a force to reckon with all over this country. We will answer the questions. We will identify and report issues at the polling locations and ensure that every eligible voter will be able to cast a ballot without any barriers or intimidation. We will serve as the eyes and ears of our democracy. So what I ask you all to do is to become an election protection observer. Invite your friends, invite your family members. This is one of the most important jobs we can have this election. Not by standing on the sidelines or simply casting our ballot. We are asking you to go beyond that. Not to just do something by having your voice heard, but to do something by making sure that everybody else can as well. So tonight, where is Carlos? Carlos, where you at?
Right here.
Okay, Carlos is right here. He has a QR code. We're going to ask everybody to scan the QR code on the back of the flyer that he handed you so that tonight you too can honor Congressman John Lewis by signing up to be an election protection worker. Use that QR code. Make sure you share it with at least 5 of your friends and family and invite them to join you so that we can defeat this authoritarian leader and we can reclaim our democracy, not to what existed before, but to, because that kind of sucked too, but what we want to build. Let's bring our imagination and fight together, because when we fight, thank you all. Have a good night.